My name is Kadra Kelmaha, and this is my 10 questions speech on March 13th, 2010. And these are my 3 audience members. Imagine, it's the first day of kindergarten and you're wondering which kid you'll play with first. But as soon as you walk through those school doors, you see nothing but an empty desk waiting to greet you. I went to a country school where I was the only kid in my grade. My name is Kadra Kelmaha, and I am a college freshman living at home in Bismarck, North Dakota. And I would like to tell you a little bit more about myself. The freedoms of college are a refreshing change from the structures of high school. But I have found that they do come with a hefty price. The amount of time each course requires is outrageous. I am only willing to put in the long hours because of where they will get me. In 10 years, I'll be done with college and doing the 2 things that I love most: traveling and helping others as a local anesthetist. Whether they be business related or just for pleasure, my top 2 stops in the world are the beaches of Adelaide, Australia, and the museums of Barcelona, Spain. A profession that allows me to travel will aid me in achieving my top 3 things to do in life. First, I want to become fluent in Spanish. Everything about the culture, from its history to its people, fascinate me. Second, I want to learn the salsa and dance the tango. Third, I want to travel the world and take in all of its diverse cultures. One stop, however, that I won't be making is Antarctica. That is the last place I would ever want to go. I hate the cold, and being able to see nothing but miles of blowing snow and ice would only depress me. Possibly, the only good thing that could come from going to such a cold and desolate place is that I wouldn't have to worry about my biggest fear: bees. My grandma used to have over 10 hives in her yard and on her house. They always used to sting me, and I was even chased by a hive once. But it was here at my grandma's that I learned one of the things I love to do on the weekends: bake. I love experimenting with new recipes, and my favorite thing to make is muffins. On the weekends, I also love to hang out with my friends and shop. It's funny, because until high school, I hated shopping. It may be no surprise now, but if I was handed $1,000, I would go on a shopping spree at my favorite store, The Buckle. Sadly, my favorite clothing style is outdated by about 200 years. I would have loved to live in the 1700s, when men held codes of honor and women were courted by men. Not only was the clothing gorgeous, but life seemed far less complicated. A final fact about myself is that my favorite crayon in a 96-count Crayola box is Robin Egg Blue. The color is pretty and peaceful, but also reminds me of spring. Through sharing some of my past, hopes, and dreams, I trust that you were able to learn a little bit about the person I was, am, and will become.